You guys see the title, Modern 304s Have Lost Their Minds with this one. We're going to get right into it. Y'all probably already seen this, but I definitely want to give my take on it because it's just getting out of hand in my opinion. I know that there are a lot of these modern hyenas. They've realized that they've ran their course. They've been ran through and they know that they don't really have the opportunity to have a stable relationship for the most part, or even marriage, right? They know it's damn near impossible for a man to come in and want to marry them and really want to be with them and really have a relationship with them and a life with them. So they know this. So now now I've heard other women say, oh, marriage, there's nothing to marriage. Marriage isn't anything and this and that, because I know that, look, misery loves company, right? If you don't think that you can get something, then you're going to hate on it. That's just what it is. I'm not saying all marriages are great and everybody married is just so great. No, I say it all the time. Marriages work. If you already married, you vowed to one another to make it work through thick and thin, ups and downs, good and bad, all of that. You're supposed to honor your vows. I'm not saying that everybody's marriage is so great and they're just having a great, no, but overall, if you're married and you're committed to your husband or your wife, you already have that established and y'all have created a life together, marriage is more than just sex. And I think a lot of these 304s are equating it to that because all they can think about in their mind is the sexual aspect of a man. They don't know how to think in terms of commitment and real relationships. So everything in their mind is minimized to a sexual transaction because that's all that they're used to. So when you talk about marriage, you're excluding the commitment, the actual relationship. Because see, when you're a 304, you're doing sex work. There's no commitment there. It's just all about the transaction. You give me what I want and I'm going to pay you. And that's that. There's no children involved. There's no lifestyle involved. There's no you hanging out with the family and the parents and getting to know each other and all. No, it's none of that. You're just a straight tool. Your body is a tool used to give yourself to many different men who you don't know. There's no relationship established. That's way different from a committed relationship and a marriage where you've established a life with the person. To try to minimize the sanctity of marriage and commitment down to, oh, it's work. It's all about sex. A marriage is not all about sex. A committed long-term marriage relationship is not just based on sex. And this is what a lot of these modern women think. I said this before. I said, and I'll say it again. All they seem to focus on and all they can respond to is sex and money. That's it. When it comes to the commitment part, the loyalty part, raising and rearing a family, being at home and taking care of a household, taking care of a husband, taking care of family, they don't understand that. That's the part that escapes in the back of their brain. Like they don't understand the purpose of what a real marriage is and what it's based upon and how you get it, how you maintain it, and how you establish it, get it, establish it, maintain it, and work through it. They don't know that. All they know is sex and money. So it would make sense to me that a person who talks like that, they've never really been in a real serious relationship. All they know is transactional. And that's what they're trying to reduce marriage to, which I think is ridiculous. And it just shows you how delusional a lot of these women are, and these young women, and this is why they know that they're never going to have it. So they got to minimize it and try to make in their minds, make them feel like it's the same thing. And I'm sorry, boo-boo, it's not. It's not. It's not. Being a 304 out here selling your body is not equated to marriage. Marriage is not work. It's baffling to me how these women think, and they're just so lost and they don't know anything other than that. That's why relationships don't work, in my opinion, because all they care about is money and sex. If he could put it on me good, if he could do this, that's it. You know, once you've been ran through, you know, once you choose that lifestyle, ain't no coming back from that. Especially now where men are saying, nah, we don't want to deal with these types of women. We don't want to deal with that. We all got to make choices for ourselves to yield a certain outcome. We don't know what that outcome is going to be, if it's going to work in our favor or not, but you got to put your best foot forward to say, you know what? I know what does not work. So I know I'm not going to do that. The same way I talk about single motherhood. We all see that is not a good thing. It's not good to go out here and just get a baby by anybody that is not somebody that's committed to you. It's not your husband or just somebody that really wants to be with you and really wants that. But far too often we see people still championing that and making young women think that it's okay to go out here and just get knocked up, have babies. Oh, because you can take care of yourself, girl, because you make the money. That is not conducive to the lifestyle or the idea of what they think they want in life. Because a lot of these women say they want to be married. They say they want a husband. They want a husband. They want to provide. But you're not following the steps that would possibly lead you to that type of outcome. You're going the opposite way, but you still want that same outcome. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't add up. It's crazy. So it's a bunch of BS, and this was a bunch of BS too. There's no way you're gonna equate being a 304 doing work with random men just up and down for 10 and 15, $20 or whatever they're getting all day, all night, just hoeing all the time, just doing whatever God knows what they doing to you, whatever they want, just hoeing you, pimping you out. You're going to equate that to a man who's committed to a woman that he loves, that they're together, just the two of them with an established relationship where they're creating a household and a family together and raising that family, and they're committed to each other. You're going to equate that and minimize that to being a they gotta stop. That ain't the move. That ain't the move. It ain't what it is. I'm sorry. You could tell yourself to make you feel good at night while you, but baby, it is not the move, and it's not the same. Let's just get that straight. It is not the same. And it's your business. If you want to and do all of that, that's your business. I ain't got a problem with it, because that's you. Your life, your choice. That's what you want to do it. But don't try to minimize marriage and commitment to being a, because it's not the same, baby. And it's nobody's fault that you decided to go that route. That's what you wanted to do. So be happy with that. But this is, it's like, it's just crazy. It's crazy how they try to minimize marriage because they can't get it. And nobody will ever look at you and be like, oh yeah, she's marriage material. And so now you want to feel good at night, or when you and make yourself feel good. Yeah, this is the same as marriage. The same as marriage. Gotta be tripping.